getting into today's episode of General Hospital. So Sonny went around telling everybody who would listen that he's marrying that trick. Right now, he's planning on eloping. First he went to Michael, then he went to Anna, then he went to Carly. That he marrying Miss Crazy. Carly handled that much more gracefully than most people would, given the fact that he done cheated on her with this woman. Then you got the nerve to be up in her house talking about you eloping with this trick. Come on, Sonny, what is wrong with you? Carly got way more class than I ever could. Because I would have cussed him out. I don't give a damn that you marrying that. You know what I mean? Told you I was going to try to reduce a little bit of swearing. So, it's working a little bit. But I'd be like, now get out of my house. But he just wanted Carly's permission to take Donna. Carly was cool with it. And then they spoke about Candyman Drew and his trying to get his sentence reduced. They're trying to get sent on that judge, so Sonny did go to Alexis and pretty much demanded her to do that. Politely demanded, but demanded nonetheless. And she and Gregory, they're willing to take the task because Gregory want to point out how Alexis is ruthless, and she confirmed that she is, pretty much. And she knows that judges and lawyers have egos that have their own zip code, so she's willing to give him that interview of what he wants, and then she's going to go in for the kill. To know that that judge gave Drew a harsh sentence, which I don't believe it was that harsh. I mean, if anything, Drew is responsible for that his own damn self. He sent himself to Pentonville because he's a simp. It's just that simple. So I'm really so sick of them saying, oh, poor Drew, he doesn't belong in Pentonville. Well, then he shouldn't have told Carly no information about no stupid merger, and Carly shouldn't have gotten involved. Because like I said, Aurora and ELQ was never a merger anyways. If anything, that's just a small acquisition. Because ELQ and Aurora was never on the same level. Never have been, never will be. They can miss me with that. But there was a continuity issue in this episode that I have to address with Avery. Because they mentioned that they're trying to get a hold of Ava, everyone. Carly said, "Yep. Sonny, did you reach Ava to ask her if you could take Avery to thing?" He said I didn't tell her yet, but I don't see why there should be a problem. But Carly told him if he reaches that she will reach out to Ava and she could just drop Avery off at that house and they could go. So therefore, Sonny could pick both Avery and Donna up at the same time. However, we all know that Mason kidnapped Ava, but that very same night, Avery was left at Carly's house. Ava just stopped by to say goodnight, and then Jocelyn let her stay for dinner. So, who else would have had... So, doesn't Carly already have Avery at her house? I mean, Avery's at school at the moment, but... If anything, so what, did the nanny take her back to Windermere by herself? And stayed the night? Why wouldn't the nanny contact Sonny? Yet. So, that's kind of a continuity issue. I just had to point that out. But hey, they were scab writers after all. Can't expect perfection now that the real writers are coming back. Hopefully the real writers, y'all got your little raise. Now keep these stories going good. Because yesterday's episode was a good episode. Today was an alright episode, but come on. We need some good TV watching. And then we had Nina and Valentine. They were, Valentine claims he wouldn't know what to do without Nina right now. She's his rock, but Nina's like, well, bro, you got to figure that out right now. You got to deal with your little crazy daughter by yourself right now because I'm going out of town for a few days. And Charlotte came up in there. She gave Nina a big old hug. Talk about, because at first she said, Pop, are you keeping things from me? And then they talked about how they always wanted to go on a trip to Europe. And then Nina's like, when I get back, how about we plan a little girls' trip? I could ask Maxie if I could take Georgie with us. She said, I like Georgie, but no, I just want, if we're going to take a trip, if Papa can't come, I want just me and you, Nina. So you can see that little smile on Charlotte's face that she wants Nina and Valentine back together. She might get her wish, because Sonny and Nina ain't long for this world. And so Michael and Willow was hoping that Michael was telling her that meant that they don't have to go to the wedding, but when she wanted to go, but when he said that Sonny and Nina want her there, they was like, So Nina don't have as much progress as Willow as she thought, or as I thought, which is something else, because given she wants harmony, but then again, I blame Nina for that though, because like I said, Willow's trying to tolerate her right now, but Nina still hasn't necessarily believed that she ever treated Willow wrong, outside of the fact that they're biologically related. That's the only thing. But she doesn't see anything wrong with how she treated Willow in the past. So that's a problem. Until you genuinely see what you did was wrong, then we can do that. And I'm just talking about as Charlotte's teacher. Because even look at right now, when Willow finds out how Nina was covering for Charlotte again, she'd be even more mad. That just shows that Nina hasn't changed. Charlotte can do no wrong, almost. To the outside world, according to Nina. And that's not a good way to raise children. Because if she had it her way, I know for a fact, if she had it her way, she would treat Wiley and Amelia as teachers just like that. She would. If Willow and Michael, the only difference is Willow and Michael would likely shut that down. Well, now, especially because they can't stand it, but if they let up on Nina and let her do like that, she would treat them just the same. And I don't like that. And then Anna was asking Robert about a favor with the WSB. Trying to figure that out, but she don't know if it's just that little girl terrorizing her. Which, like I said, these writers need to stop that. Stop letting these kids terrorize these grown folks. These kid Cassidines be terrorizing some badass grown woman. Stop that. That's just ridiculous. And Gregory acknowledged that he's selfish for not telling Chase. But Chase already knows. So he's about to figure that out very shortly. But that was pretty much everything in this episode. I thought this was a decent episode. It probably would have been a higher Friday episode if it wasn't for these baseball interruptions, but it was better. Also, Christina, Dante, and Blaze were a part of this episode too. Dante can't make the wedding because of everything he claims he got going on right now. Christina had a little attitude a little bit, but she understood after a while. But Dante made a joke that said, okay, I won't make this one, but I'll make the next one. Because we all know that's accurate, because Sonny and Nina ain't going to last too much longer, if at all. So Dante's right not to, and then Christina and Blaze were talking too, so clearly that's about to be the next couple. They both look good, so I'm here for that, of Christina and Blaze. That'll be some good love scenes. I know that. Ooh, I can't wait to see that one. Yeah. That's true. That's the whole truth. So let me know what y'all thought about this episode in the comment section below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed. That really does help me out. And I hope you all have a great rest of your day. See y'all soon. Peace.